So, you ever had a good long sleep, wake up, and you're unsure what day it is? This is that. I assume that it's like the 32nd Saturday of the month. April 19th, the Prime Minister has something to say.
We continue to be open to your suggestions.
So, I would like to submit mine. You know how liquor stores are closed because 1, it's not essential. 2, it promotes congregating and poor life choices. I should name my child Corona. It's a strong name. 3, alcohol weakens your immune system. Well, here's another issue. People are still not adhering to social distancing, even without alcohol. So, Mr. Prime Minister, I'm suggesting the ban of the sale of another item to help slow the spread of the coronavirus. Deodorant. Because of course, if you smell all fresh up, you can be like, let me go by this girl house. And I know, some of you are saying, y'all is bad good, and you's driving AC, so you don't even need no deodorant. Not in this hot sun. The minute you step out of the car, Frow's City. Where you going smelling like an unwashed goat? Who else you going in? Babe, you smell like Corona. Of course, this won't just work with irresponsible sexually aroused persons aged 20 to 35, but also random people at the food store. You know you're supposed to be standing like 6 feet apart, but no one does it? Guess what? If you could smell my arm, you too close. Are they having a special on onion? No, dog. You right up underneath my arm. I didn't know they sell chicken sauce here. Why are you right up underneath me? Who is eating a Wendy's number 2? Honestly, I'm just done with y'all. It's a brand new world, and everyone is going to look like Scorpion, Sub-Zero, or Reptile. Wow. 90s game design was really lazy. But everyone is going to have to wear masks, not just the customer.
Employers must provide their employees with masks and appropriate protective equipment and measures. If not, the employer could face a fine.
And you know the government need that money because of all these NIB checks they cutting. Now, if you're like me, you didn't buy a mask when this all started because the masks that prevent COVID are limited and healthcare workers need them. And the other masks don't really stop you from breathing in every single particle. So you might be asking yourself, what's the point? So the masks aren't really to protect you, it's to protect other people. The truth is, they didn't want to tell you this, but plenty of y'all have spitty mouth, and y'all don't know how to cough, or sneeze, or breathe, or even gasp in astonishment properly. Hence, they want the mask to cover your nose and your mouth so that nothing coming out of it would get on to other people. I mean, you might be a super spreader and you don't know, and these masks are going to help slow down transmission of the virus. Side note, I know the term super spreader is supposed to be scarier than asymptomatic spreader, and so people take it more seriously, but super spreader, it sounds kind of sexual. But what if you didn't buy a mask or don't have time to afford a designer handcrafted mask? There are tons of tutorials online on how to make masks from items of clothing without having to sew. I mean, I've even seen people locally making masks out of jockeys. Personally, I can't do that because all the holes in it, because it really wouldn't cover nothing. Like it would defeat the purpose because of the holes. The Prime Minister said a lot of other things, including everyone going out needs to have a government-issued ID. Government is increasing testing. Family islands can resume construction and are basically our last great hope, so NASA people, please just stay away. Auto parts stores are open on Tuesdays. Hardware and home stores are open Wednesdays and Fridays. Plant nurseries are open Mondays and Thursdays. And full lockdown on weekends. And I know that's a lot of rules and things to remember, so I've written a little song to help you out. If you can't remember all the rules, then stay inside. However, the most interesting thing the Prime Minister said had to do with people who have gotten super rich over the years and at the drop of a hat were just laying off a bunch of workers. So he asked them,
Do you have a soul?
No, they do not. Finally, let's talk about fake news. Honestly, it is not without irony, as this is technically a fake news show. In this case, I mean the type of fake news where persons are making up things for the purpose of deceiving people. I am not going to repeat any of the fake news that has caused distress over the past several weeks. My only plea is that if you are going to create fake news, why not create news that's going to give us hope for when we get out of this? The 2022 election is going to be replaced with a no-holds-barred, ladders, tables, chairs, cage match. Kalik is going to release a macaroni and cheese rattler. Prophet Lawrence Rowe will be singing the national anthem at this year's Independence Day service. But you know what would be the best piece of fake news? Like if they could just like promise us something like big, like crazy, like just a wild party. KO Productions, alongside Every Alcohol Ever, presents the Bahamas Release Party. It's going down. The biggest party ever. So big, we ain't gonna do it at the Sports Center. So where it could be that? We get a whole island just for this. The biggest party happening at Norman's Key. My God! Alcohol, $1 a cup. What type of alcohol? All type. Grey Goose, $1. Hennessy, $1. Rubbing alcohol, only $1. And the chicken is beef fresh. Performing live by popular demand. Vibes Cartel impersonator Kevin Lightborn. It is I, the substitute teacher, world manager. He will not be performing the song Fever. From your coming may yard, may don't know where you're breed. I bet you. Mark your calendars. For when exactly? Whenever this clears up. The Bahamas Release Party, eventually. Why?